Why does my child have a sloppy attitude? Well, there could be a number of reasons why our children or our child have sloppy attitudes. And in today's video, I'm going to go through a list of possibilities why our children are behaving that way or reacting in a particular way when we've spoken to them or we've asked them to do something. What could be the reasons? And once we have discovered the reasons, it will give you a better idea and understanding of how to deal with them in a more effective way, let's just say. Okay, so the first one is the developmental stage. And what is this? This is when you've asked your child to do something and they're not listening and they're giving you a sloppy attitude because of the fact of their age. They're really young. They've not quite comprehended what responsibility is. The second one is emotional regulations. They've not been taught, they've not been shown how to regulate their emotions. So what they're doing, they're overreacting, they're throwing tantrums. They have not understood or been shown how to take control of their emotions. The third one is your child is easily distracted. When you tell the child a task, your child or our children will get very upset because they're in the middle of doing something, or you've given them something to do and they're doing it and then all of a sudden they get distracted. They don't quite finish the job properly because of the distractions. The other thing is they've reached a certain age where they're independent, and by this they're pushing boundaries, they're testing things, they're seeing what they can and can't get away with, and they might not be responding well to your instructions. The other thing to bear in mind is they replicate behavior according to their environment. So they could see a friend of theirs or a family member of theirs behave a certain way, or even you behave in a certain way, and they're copying that behavior. And that could be something negative as well, depending on how you come across or how that person has come across. It's a learned behavior from their environment. And it can also be something that they've seen on TV, watched on their iPhone, iPad, or whatever it is, and they're copying, they're mimicking that behavior. Then the other thing is lack of importance towards the tasks. So they've not been shown or they've not been taught by doing these tasks the importance of the rewards that they can get. Why is it important to do that particular task? They've not been taught that. So they don't give it much importance. So they're very laxed. Yeah. The other thing is there's no structure or routine within the family. Now, if a structure has been put in place, they'll understand and respect things that need to be done without giving you a sloppy attitude, because they'll see the whole family unit working together, everything's organized, structured, and they're more likely to follow rules and regulations and boundaries rather than if something wasn't in place. The other thing is they could be attention seeking. Simply put, they just want more attention from you. And when you told them to do something, they're not responding the way that you'd like them to respond, because they want a particular type of attention. And the other thing is, last but not least, is the lack of motivation. Why should I do this task? What's the point? What am I going to get out of it? So you need to encourage them and explain why and what the benefits are of doing this task.